to my channel again. Today we are going to talk about the PMG, that is the pool mean group estimation in Gretl. So I would look for a data set and then load it into Gretl. Let's see. Let me just check here. Look for a data here. Okay, let's take this one. So I'll click on so yes, panel, forward. I'll use this one, forward, and okay, forward. Yeah, it's annual data, so forward, and then starting from 1995 forward. So click on OK. I'll close this one. So here we've loaded the data into Gretl, and we are going to use the PMG to estimate the model. So first of all, we could do some other stuff here as well. We can check for the plotting of each variable if you want a graph for it. So we click here, and okay, we can also use this one. We could use this one too. So click on OK. Now it's giving you every country, the movement, the trend when you're using FDI. You can also edit it. In case you want to change everything, you can edit it as well. So you click on edit if you want to add borders to it, and if you want to move the positions, you can also do that. So I just want to add full border, so click on OK. You can see here it has been added, and then the countries will be outside the box or the border. So let's click on close. You can do the same thing for GDP per capita. So same steps. You can plot. If you want to see individual countries, you can use this one. So one may ask, what if we use single graph? Look at what will happen. It's just going to give you the movement for the whole or the group. So we can close this one. So usually if you want to see individual countries, use the second option, which will give you this one, which shows the movement. Like I said, you can also edit it always. You can click on this. You can, if you want to add something to the y-axis, you can do that. X-axis, you can do that. Lines, you can edit your lines. You can make it lines and point. You can do the same step as well. So if you want to add border to it, or just take already, you can do that. You click on OK. It's has done it perfectly for you. Now we can close it. So the next step is, first, before we do the panel, which is the pool mean group, we can also check for co-integration between the variables, and this is the step. So first I'll go to model and then panel, so you can see co-integration here. And here, once you click on this one, it shows you the dependent variable, which is GDP per capita, because that was the one I've selected here, and it's giving you countries as the independent variable. But we don't need that one. We need our independent variable, which is going to be this. Let's add FDI. Let's add all of them except the dependent variable, which is the GDP per capita. So click on OK. Then once we click on OK, it means that this has been saved, and so our x is going to be represented by the variables we selected. And then here, choose to do nothing here. Let's just, if you want detail, it can give you the details, but if we want just the co-integration result at this point, and I'll leave the lag at 1. So let's click on OK. Now you can see it's showing us that there is no co-integration because it's used the ADF style using the residuals to run and check if there is co-integration, and it means that the p-value must be statistically significant to reject the null hypothesis of no co-integration in order to accept the alternative hypothesis. So at this point, there is no co-integration, as you can see here. There is no co-integration. But what we need to do here is that first, you can see GDP per capita is in higher values than all the other variables. All the other variables. Look at FDI here. They are in small figures. So you can look at export too, not really big. And also let's look at gross fixed capital formation. They're also in small, and then this one's do the same. So I'm going to add log to GDP per capita. So go select this one, go to add, you go to add of, we are adding log of the selected variable. So we've added log. Now let's go back here. Let's go to panel, and then we are going to run for co-integration again. So I'll change this place to the log of this. Then let's see, click on OK. So now you can see here. Here we can reject the null hypothesis at 10% significance level, because you can see this is 0.6 and this is 0.8. So we can reject the null hypothesis of no co-integration and accept the alternative hypothesis of co-integration among the variable, because this is significance at 10%, because this is the p-values and it's using the ADF. This is adjusted, unadjusted, and then this is unadjusted. So unadjusted modify, and this is the just unadjusted. So this is the cow co-integration test using the residuals of the variables or the model we estimated for the ADF. So we can see that once we converted the GDP per capita to log, there is co-integration found between the variables. Here I'll close this one. Now let's go to the pool mean group, so the PMG. I'll go to panel again. You can see here, click on this, and let's change this one. Also, this you can also always cross check, because we use it for co-integration. It's appearing already. So click on OK, and yes, and here let's stick to lag 1, and I will not change anything here. I'll just click on OK. Now you can see we are using lag 1, and it's giving you the long run coefficient. These are the long run coefficients, and this is the error correction term. This is the loading here indicates the error correction term, and you can see it has the expected sign, which is negative, and it's significant. So we can see that there is a short run. Changes to the long run. So since this is significant and it's negative, I think it will be around 6.7%. And you can also see from here, export is significant, FDI is significant, gross fixed capital formation is significant, and then gross domestic savings is also significant. And then here the Horstman test is giving you some warning here. You need to cross check. Since this is not significant, I believe this one should be okay. But at some point too, it is also giving you information that this one here, the warning here is also giving you information that you could have also cross-checked with the random effect model, which can be a little bit more appropriate than this one. And I believe that is all for the PMG group in Gretl, and try to practice at home.